Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone. My name is Nur Najwa binti Zalan Jeffrey 264404. Okay, today we are going through to the case of JetBlue and new revenue recognition standard. Okay,
Case timeline. The issuance of new revenue recognition standard by FASB and IASB. Blue acknowledged the new standard but had yet determined the full impact of the adoption. JetBlue prepared financial statement based on USGAAP. Revenue recognition accordance to USGAAP.
the aim of the issuance of new revenue recognition is to alleviate the difficulty associated with determining when to recognize revenue and at what amount. New revenue recognition standard. To understand the case, first we are going to look into the new revenue recognition standard. Okay, first we are going to look at the 5-step model. Okay, the board developed a 5-step model to recognize the revenue based on the new standard. Okay, the, the 5-step model, there is 5 steps. Okay, the first step is identify the contract with the customer. Second step is identify the contractual performance obligation. The third step is determine the transaction price. The fourth step is allocate the transaction price to the performance obligation contract. And the fifth step is recognize revenue when or as the performance obligation is satisfied. Under the new revenue recognition standard, for unexercised right, the firm should recognize the expected breakage amount as revenue in proportion to the pattern of right exercised by the customer if the firm expects some customer not to exercise their right to the good or service. Okay, revenue should only be recognized if it is probable that there will not be a significant reversal of revenue. Okay, under the new revenue recognition standard for contract modification, okay, first, what is contract modification? Contract modification includes altering or changes in the goods and service to be provided, or the price, or both. Okay, in the new revenue recognition standard, if the new good and service are distinct and are offered at the standalone selling price, it should be recognized separately. Okay, if the new good and service are distinct but not provided at the standalone selling price, the old contract will be ended and a new contract will be created. Okay, and last, if the new good and service are not distinct, the estimate of the price and the measure of progress are simply updated to incorporate the changes in the contract. Okay, the last thing will be discussed under the new revenue recognition standard is the disclosure. Okay, under the new revenue recognition standard, a company will provide qualitative and quantitative information about contract with customer, significant judgment, and asset from capitalized costs. Next, we are going to look into JetBlue's revenue recognition based on the prior standard, which is USGAP. Okay, there is 4 revenue in JetBlue, which is flight transportation, loyalty program, ancillary service, and other revenue. Okay, all of this revenue, we will see the recognition based on the USGAP. Based on the USGAP, okay, flight transportation, the revenue is recognized either when the service is provided or after the ticket or customer credit has expired. Next, loyalty program. Okay, under the USGAP, okay, the loyalty program were accounted using the incremental cost method, which is it did not consider the issuance of loyalty point to be an element of revenue. Ancillary service, okay, passenger revenue included seat revenue and revenue from ancillary product offering. The fees paid to guarantee certain seat assignment and fees paid for the ability to board early were recognized at the time of service as part of passenger revenue. Okay, the last is other revenue. Okay, the fees from reservation changes and excess baggage charged to customer. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.